What is going on, guys? John here for you. Looking at the Z920, looking at the LX173. I'm not selling this thing anymore. Don't really know what I'm going to be doing with it. Something. We're doing something. Anyway, looking at this thing here, by now you've seen the mowing video that I did with it. And I have done the first oil change on it. And a review video on this thing will be coming out shortly. So definitely make sure to stay tuned for that. Don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but I will just say that these wheels here are amazing. Absolutely amazing. But I'll get more into depth in that in a different video. My camera's not going to last very long for some reason, so I'll make this kind of short. But if you guys can see this... Oh, there's a pan down there. My pressure washer is leaking oil out of the pump. You can see it running down the side right there and everything. And I really don't want to have to spend another $600 on a power washer. It is a John Deere HR 2500 GH. This is my pressure washer. It's got a Honda GC160 on it. And I'm going to remove the pump. I'm going to go ahead and drain the oil out. There's a fill plug here and a drain plug there. Probably just going to use this old Marie Callender's pan and put that right into there like that and just drain the oil that way. It's not leaking out of the engine, I know that for a fact. This stuff's real black, and the stuff in the engine I've kept clean, so it's nice and tan. Probably could use an oil change, but it's still nice and tan. So that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these 4 bolts. Go ahead and get this pump off of here, and hopefully see if I can seal this thing up. So may not get it fixed today, but I'm gonna show you guys taking the pump off. So here we go. Okay, guys, so here is the really super black, gross, gnarly oil that has come out of this pump. And if you guys could smell it, man, it just smells burned and just really, really thick and gross and just ugh. So I got the drain plug off the bottom. Here's the fill plug off the top, right there. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is crack these 4 bolts off. The drain fill plug actually is a snap-on wrenches. Very nice. These actually don't belong to me, these are my dad's. I can't afford snap-on. Anyway, this is a 14 to take off the fill plug. And then the bolts that bolt to the Honda are a 13 millimeter. So, there you go. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and crack these 4 bolts off. Next thing you'll see is this pump off the motor. Okay, all 4 bolts are out. Let's see if this thing can come off of here. There you go. Real easy. Okay. So there's your pump. Pressure washer pump. There's your keyway for your crankshaft, and there's the crankshaft for the Honda. So very cool. Alright guys, so I guess what it looks like here. Oh yeah. See all that oil right there. I don't know why it's leaking right there. A little bit of oil in that screw. I may end up taking that off and see what's going on. But there's no seals around this plate, so that's kind of confusing. But I'm going to take this back plate off of here and see what that looks like inside of there. Alright guys, just to wrap this up real quick, I'm not going to be able to fix this tonight. I mean, it's 9:30 at night right now. I have determined the leak of the pump. This is the top of the pump here, right? Just like that's how it sits. And it was leaking right out of here. I really don't know if you guys can see it or not, but where my finger is, there's oil in there. This is where the input for the power goes in, right? Where the shaft goes in. And there's a seal around there where that shaft and this plate meet up, and it bolts around the side here with these 4 Allen bolts. It's leaking right out of there. And then on the bottom there's this little drain hole, and it's coming right out of there, and it's running down the back of the engine and everything, and that's how this pump is leaking. So that's how it needs to be fixed, is this plate has to be taken off, this whole piece, and a new seal needs to be put in there. The only problem is that finding parts for these pumps and getting all that is very, very difficult. I'm going to price out a new pump to see what that's going to run me. The other problem is that because they're Allens, it's a 6mm Allen that fits in here, and they are so blasted tight. I don't even know if you can't get it on without with the engine, with it bolted to the engine, right? You can't get this wrench on here because look at that, you know, it's sticking past the plate. So I don't know, guys. I'll give an update, you know, on this once I get it fixed. But I mean, nothing is ever easy, and you guys can see here on the Honda all the oil running down the back of the engine, so it's clearly the pump. I don't know, guys. Anyway, this is my dilemma. That's what I'm working on. Gotta get this thing off of here somehow. Not sure what I'm gonna do, so I'll give you guys an update when it's all said and done. She's working good again, but that's that. So appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to stay tuned for more power washer updates. And definitely be sure to stay tuned for the final review, or my review, on the John Deere Zero Turn. So, alright guys, catch you later. Have a good one.